Before dying, the vagrant untied his dog's leash. The dog looked heartbroken, thinking his master was setting him free. But who would have thought that the next second, it was replaced with a stronger iron chain. The other end was tied to the owner. It wasn't until 2 days later that the dog realized that the owner had intended for it to be buried with him. After the sadness subsided, the dog knew it couldn't just sit there and wait to die. But the homeless man was surrounded by trash. Looking at the clear river water right in front of him, the dog couldn't get across. It doesn't want to be stopped by this barrier. It has an unfinished promise with its first owner. But no matter how hard it tried, it was useless. In the end, it could only lie on the ground and accept its fate. But fate showed no mercy to this poor dog, having gone days without food or water. Soon lay on the ground, barely clinging to life. In its final moments, it recalled its childhood, the day its mother was taken away by animal control officers. The dog never saw her again. As a young puppy, it was raised by a female cat. As its size continued to grow, this place could no longer accommodate it. The mother cat's milk was no longer enough to feed it. Fortunately, a pair of enthusiastic young people arrived that day, watching their backs as they left after feeding it. The dog hesitated for a moment before decisively chasing after them. Its enthusiasm and liveliness was quickly drawn to this sunny young man. Jack, who already loved small animals, brought it home and named it Bella. Bella loved to curl up in her owner's lap and cling to him. But soon, Jack, busy with work, carried her to the side. Watching her get upset with the blanket, Jack could only smile helplessly. The little guy is very mischievous. He loves to chew on anything in the house. Jack couldn't help but smile helplessly again. Bella was lucky to have such an emotionally stable owner. Under her owner's care, she gradually grew up. Mom often took Bella to her workplace. It was a veterans' convalescent home, full of retired veterans. Watching them exposed on the battlefield, the trauma to their souls, Bella seemed to sense the sorrow they were expressing. Every time this happened, she would crawl into the veterans' arms to comfort him, quietly listening to their stories. And this group of people would later become Bella's greatest support.